Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Void. I'm Player One.
I'm Player 2.
Welcome back to
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Last time, we got out the trash pit, we confronted Monokuma, and he has given us one last chance to solve literally everything in one more trial. And yeah. And now we have to go reunite with our friends. Yeah.
We just walk up in like, sup everybody?
And suddenly we were greeted with Go ahead.
Sure,
You again.
Is
Is that my damn IP address? No, it's not. We're on a PlayStation. Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability has reached its limit. Yeah, sniff hot. 61.
Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah,
is that Makoto?
Guess
Don't.
who's alive, bitch?
You guys! It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto! Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
I'm willing to punch you so you can
Here.
punch yourself.
man. When we started the game, did you think this would be the group we would have?
No.
Who here would you consider to actually be Makoto's friend? Kyoko? Hina?
Hero.
I guess Hiro. And then you got those two fucks over there.
I want to kick the back of Byakuya's leg to see him fall.
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together. And survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait. What's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks.
It's Makoto! He smells like a wet dog! Get away! Chew! Chew! And in a flash, my tears dried up. You stink. Are you rotten?
Do they not realize he fell down a trash chute?
Toko, I'm pretty sure we smell about the same right now. Okay? Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that?
She's got a musk kink.
But that's not even musk, that's literal garbage. Toko. You sweet... No, Toko.
Any
Toko.
smell can be musk if you try hard enough.
What the hell does that mean? Toko, please. I don't want to voice act this. I win. What does that mean?
What does it mean?
She seems happy for some reason. Toko, I love you, but Jesus. God,
Kyoko probably smells bad too. She did hide in garbage.
she did have the cup noodle on her head. I can't wait for Ultra Despair Girls when you actually become good.
Also, Jill, has she returned?
Not yet, no. Well, we'll see.
I'm fairly certain the explosion killed her.
So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. And where can we go to find new clues?
Mikado! What is it like hanging around the spirit world?
I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her?
Oh no. Who?
Miss Cleo.
No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Hero? Okay. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended, happy reunion. I need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain. Explain what?
Retrial! Is it okay that you're here? What if Mastermind catches you?
It's true.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing? What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me nor any of you.
Then, who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
What, you're saying the Mastermind killed Mukuro?
right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the Mastermind. Koto spotted the trap and did what we had to do to stop it.
However,
The decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? Make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
Executing Koto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of school regulations. The rules state only the Blackened is to be executed. The Mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have a trial one more time.
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Maybe.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Totally in the dark here.
For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. Do you want a character?
I have a character.
You have two characters.
I have a character.
For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. That was Makoto. I'm stupid. Every last mystery?
But
We've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone?
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries?
That's pretty friggin' tall order.
Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now.
So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
I
can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Markuva gave us that little hint of his.
Hint?
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
But why?
So in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility.
Who is it?
I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm fairly certain that was just Junko's dead body.
So you're saying it's still Mukuro.
Yes.
But we just proved it was Mukuro's body.
We already said that trial was rigged.
What part was rigged and what part was actually true? And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Then maybe Marku was an autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us.
Well, wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation.
Well, maybe, but still.
Oh, that's just nighttime. I thought that was... Okay, that's just nighttime.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but
It's not nighttime. What the hell?
at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
That's Pog.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
This little psycho.
Pog. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the doors.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation.
But
I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself and the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Well then.
after making his final statement, Yakuyo left the dining hall. Good master, he didn't take me with him.
You blame him?
Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee.
Cup?
So, the cup.
You're totally useless.
What do you mean? Cups are probably one of the most useful inventions in human history.
So, bye.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall.
And now she's gone. And you're gonna fly off by yourself, right, Kyoko? That's right. It just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
I guess I'm gonna go by myself too!
Hiro, what the hell are you gonna do?
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall.
Is Hero finally gonna become useful?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember him coming in clutch, but we'll see.
Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful.
You did know literally everything about Sakura, but didn't say anything.
Just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto?
When?
That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Ina was in surprisingly high spirits as she danced out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Kyoko?
Wanna make out? So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
Oh, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we still can't work together. That goes for all of us.
I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
Better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check. Nakuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? We should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
That, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. Still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together.
Yeah. Stabbed a single time with a knife. Yeah. Struck in the head.
Wait, are we the only one with the Monokuma file? I'm surprised Byakuya didn't ask for it when he left.
Huh. Body was covered with other wounds, several days old.
Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is.
Several days old, correct?
Yes.
That does not mean they've healed up. That simply means those wounds were there for a while. That means it could very well have been Junko's body.
There's something fecky wucky going on there. Alright. Headmaster's room, biolab, door in the data center. And the second floor. I have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, the garden and the dojo.
Time to get started.
Alright, where to first?
Alright, anything on this floor?
We can go to the second floor of the dorms.
Damn.
Ancient ruins. It's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Well, that doesn't quite look like much. Oh, nice
There's
blood.
only one bedroom.
Well, I assume that's only one we can go in. Looks like only one we can go in.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bathrooms first. Even a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. How the
There's
hell?
a fish tank in here.
How the hell are the bathrooms pristine? Hey,
Giraffe?
giraffe in a locker? This room is filled with lockers. Must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. And we can check, like, all of them. Okay. Yes. Give me coin. Card reader. Okay. A handbook. Damn. One of these has to work. I guess.
I wonder.
I guess not. More coin though.
I wonder if it'd be possible to grab the e-handbooks from the front and try and use those.
That is an idea. That is an idea. What is this?
A lounge?
Posh ass place. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
The headmaster's private room. Ah!
Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
Regret? Well, there's a secret room right there.
There's a room.
A chair.
A chair.
A computer.
It would seem.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
However,
Not much.
in other words,
A group responsible for the tragedy. Driving
however,
force is despair. Right, the headmaster is her dad, I forgot.
Mhm.
correct.
Oh, okay. Ultimate despair. Ultimate despair. Like, keyboard? Oh, nice. Alright, Kyoko. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. Alright, secret room. There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So,
Mhm.
indeed.
Mm-hmm. A hidden room?
However,
Oh,
Shit.
What?
I missed the reaction.
You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Okay. Program on the PC. Password.
However,
It's Kyoko.
it's true. Whew.
There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password? Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well,
Not like you need my permission. Want to try it. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
It's gonna work.
You have to tap the computer, not the desk.
hey,
You're worried about me, Makoto. Don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong.
Okay, in that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, damn.
Oh.
He did care.
What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Oh. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko.
No! The picture!
Hey, Kyoko? May as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. Present?
That's sus.
Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual.
But first, look at. Oh, the present first? Okay. There's a head in this. It's his head.
What? Are you sure?
It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
Why? You think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
Huh?
It would seem.
If it is what I think it is, or at least it's not something you'll be happy to see.
She's thinking it too, which means it's true.
Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
Kyoko.
I see.
Just as I thought.
What? Just as you thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. Just had a feeling it would be his body.
His body. So it is him. Damn.
That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
My father.
Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Well, rather, what's left. Anyway.
Are you serious?
I can imagine Makoto just picking it up by the eye socket and nose like a bowling ball. Just the fuck.
This is Kyoko's dad?
Hold him up like Hamlet. Good evening, sir. I will take your daughter's hand in marriage.
Alas, poor York.
The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer.
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. He's somewhere in this school right now.
Only people are the students.
If it were me at this point, I'd be like, oh, that's Bones. I think we found your dad.
She's taken it pretty well. I mean, her goal was to, like, disown him.
Good news, bad news.
Found your dad, but he's dead.
He's currently pulling a Jack Skellington.
You can decide which is the good and bad news.
Eh.
in other words,
But he was also dead. I think I know how the mastermind cleaned the bones.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point, she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder.
The picture.
Hey, Kyoko.
why would you?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
I mean, Kyoko, he didn't have choice in being dead.
Kyoko.
And then what's this? A goodbye letter?
Hey, Because
Is this? That's a e-handbook. Let's do it.
in other words,
All right.
it would
All right.
seem
Let's
I-
go. Let's go.
At this point, we should probably give Kyoko a hug.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto,
Huh?
can I ask you a favor?
A favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask, but... And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
hey,
Could you leave?
Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit.
Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order.
You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But
Maybe the picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. It isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. Picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. Problem can't be solved so easily.
you're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. Please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Oh, give her a hug. Is she really okay? It's been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is one of the students. Only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro.
Sakura didn't even get an execution.
No, she got just... I mean, would you execute an already dead body?
Send the point across.
Even she's undeniably dead. So he said, that's Mukuro, she's undeniably dead.
I'm sticking with my guns on this one.
So the ones still left alive are me, Yakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. What if we were the mastermind the whole time?
No.
There just has to be. There could be some way they could do that. Maybe.
You know what we could probably do now? Lockers.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it looked like someone got dragged into that hole in the wall.
So can we open all the lockers? Yes, Makoto, we know this. Beep. What we get? Organization problems? Wait a second. Is that a crystal ball?
And insights.
This is a crystal ball. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. All kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. Dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated.
Yasuhiro Hagakure.
What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook?
Huh. Playing cards? Tarot cards. Huh.
Next.
That is certainly something. Nothing in this one. A singular thing. Pocketbook. No name. Writing inside. Girl's handwriting. Really meticulous. I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father.
Does this mean Kyoko technically has daddy issues?
Ooh.
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 Well... This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here is messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this?
What did it say?
What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense?
Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair.
Oh.
Well, Mukuro is one, so there's another. Among Us?
Among Us.
They had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? Hiro and Kyoko. Has to be some kind of explanation. Alright, that sounds like there's nothing in the other ones. But it can't hurt to look.
I wonder what would be in our locker.
Makoto's?
Yeah,
Big titty poster.
you missed 2.
No, that was all the intact ones.
No, there are a few on the far side.
No, you can see they're
now you
like...
got them.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Alright, that sounds like everything here besides this one room. A bedroom. Okay.
Oh.
What's in the bathroom? Thank you.
God, I hope it's just grape jelly.
Big pile of rubble. And that's it? No purpose to come in here? Okay.
What happened in this place? Because it looks like something big ran through here and just kicked everybody's shit.
Like it was just the Hulk.
A big Monokuma.
Big Monokuma, eh?
A Gigakuma, if you will.
I wonder. Alright, now where to?
Next floor up. Where else?
Kyoko's still there. Alright.
Next floor up. Where else?
But there's nothing on this floor. Next was the Monokuma door in the data lab. Okay. I keep forgetting that it just has exclamations where you need to go. Hello, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Are you here to look around too?
Monokuma door, Monokuma door, Monokuma door.
It might explode.
It's not going to explode.
Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Okay, go ahead.
Fucking Monokuma cockpit.
This place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Oh, I see trap door.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. That was a Monokuma spawn sound. Button that says data center. Oh. Okay. So there's... You press the room button, a Monokuma spawns. From where? He just comes out the ground. But of course, this isn't actually Monokuma. Because no one's piloting this one.
Ah! What?
Rawr! Give me all your donuts! Is that
Hina?
you, Hina? What? Aw man, busted! How did you know? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling? Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here. Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button.
Whatever you do, don't push it.
Oh man.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it.
Yup. I think this is one of the only times a Monokuma is just there.
I want to pilot Monokuma.
Okay. They can't control Monokuma and look at us the same time. So, remind me. Everyone went into the gym on the very first time, right? And Monokuma was there. So literally, none of our starting people could be the mastermind.
Yes.
Now, Mukuro...
Cause I'm...
But, what is this? What? Hina, what is that? Ka-chunk? They were in there! The mastermind was in there! Hina, you fool! We could have just seen them! They were fast, damn. Monokuma!
Just a second.
No fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
It's for your benefit! Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would be if the school mascot just stopped moving.
Then, that room.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So, right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
You didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Do you happen to check the certain suspicious hatch?
Now, question. What would we do if we looked in there and found the mastermind? That just kinda... curb stomp?
We drag them out by their hair.
Like, hey. And then we win. No trial.
Just... Gotcha, bitch! Proceeds to pull them out. Hina, go get the others! We found them!
RKO!
Proceeds to just start beating the ever-loving shit out of them.
The hatch on the floor?
That was your one big chance!
Oh. It can't be opened from the outside anyway.
Oh.
Damn.
Alright, you asshole.
We were close.
Huh?
We were close.
Sorry.
It's okay, Hina. We couldn't do it anyway.
Okay. You got it.
Alright. So next is... Oh, it even says he's in there now. Next is Headmaster's room with Byac.
We never actually got in here, did we?
No. Ooh.
That's another gun sword.
Oh, it is. Oh, Makoto. It's you.
Oh, Byakuya.
Oh, I guess he's not gonna mention it. Documents. I guess nothing. A suspicious blue book. That's just right there.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto. Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment.
What?
What? Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
What do you mean, something interesting?
Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
Class 78 student registry?
Contains profiles for all of us. And Mukuro.
So in other words,
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room,
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Host Peak Academy just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikusaba, 16th student. It must be how Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
What?
so in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
Nice.
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach.
Wait. That's her. We know what she looks like now.
No.
We haven't seen her at all.
Continue.
The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies. Why would they kill Mukuro? Even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What's wrong, Makoto?
that's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as part of our Class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? You had an epiphany, sir?
It said she was completely she had no scars whatsoever.
Yes. Oh. Oh. The body. That is certainly a thingy.
What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean?
Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
That's what I've been saying!
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh? The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch.
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will.
I'll keep it in mind, thanks.
Alright. Well, I think with that, we'll end it there. That's a fuck ton of shit. I even played one.
I haven't played too.
And we'll see you next time when we probably finish investigating, probably?
Maybe.
Bye-bye.